Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, hi, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Today I am going to be answering the most asked question to me since the last year. What the fuck happened to my hair? Okay, so I have been creating content for a year and a half now, and the hair incident happened a year back. So I understand that a lot of people have just never seen me with healthy hair and are understandably very curious. So let's just start from the very beginning. So around 4 to 5 months into creating content, I finally started getting like paid brand deals and everything. One of them was one from a hair company, like a hair care company. I'm not going to name them because it wasn't their fault. The company is good, the money was great, so I was like, I got to do this. It was also my first in-person shoot where I would be going to a salon and we would be coloring my hair a cute, pretty lilac color. Before the shoot, I go to the salon in Bandra and we do a patch test because my hair used to look like this. It was like curly, it was nice. And then a couple of months before this brand deal, I had straightened it. So because my hair was already chemically treated, I wanted to make sure that nothing fucked up happens to my hair. Everything went well during the patch test, and I was like sending them like other options as well, where I was like, hey listen, priority is my hair health. So if we cannot get it down to a lilac because my hair is chemically treated, let's just go to a basic bitch honey caramel blondish thing. Like, let's not go too crazy. They did not get the fucking memo apparently. The day of the shoot, I arrive at the salon. The hairstylist that's supposed to be doing my hair, which is also the owner of the salon, is there. I'm like kind of joking with him like, oh, so ready to get bald today, ha ha ha, who cares? I care. I was just making fucking jokes because I was like, there's no fucking way that'll happen. It's like, you know, when you're sitting on a roller coaster, you're like, oh dude, we're gonna die. No, I would be really upset if I actually fucking died. So the jokes had the same energy. Finally, after all this, I sit in the chair and the dude starts using this bleach type of lightener on my hair. Like, it's called something I can't recall, but it's basically bleach to get my nice black hair to a lighter color so the lilac can sit nicely and look cute as fuck. The whole time the vibe is really good. The stylist is telling me how he's been in hair and makeup for 20-25 years and how he's like the best at coloring hair, and the dude was also like really my vibe, so the banter was good. It was gonna make a really fucking good video. It took like a while to put all the bleach in my hair. They tell me I have to wait for like 30 minutes and then they'll check on it, which is fine, that's standard. But then the main stylist, the owner of the salon, decides to go on a fucking joyride. I'm looking and he literally goes out of the salon, gets in a rickshaw and disappears for an hour. I don't know where he went, but he was gone. And I'm asking the other salon people, like, did he just leave? And they were like, yeah, but it's fine. Like, you know, you just have to wait for like 45 minutes. It's all good. You don't leave a client unattended with bleach in their hair, right? But they were like, no, we're also like very experienced, don't worry, blah blah blah. An hour later, sir comes after taking his fucking rickshaw ride to wherever the fuck he went, and he's like, okay, let's check your hair, it's time for a hair wash. So I get up and I go to the hair washing area. I'm sitting like this with my hair in the sink for washing. The hairstylist is standing behind me, and there's a cameraman here and there's someone recording here as well because we're at a shoot. Suddenly, like, I'm looking in front and I see the cameraman's face kind of change, and it becomes a little like shocked, like what's happening. And then I'm looking around and even the salon guys are kind of like, you know, like scurrying a little, and I'm like, what's happening? Like, can someone give me a fucking update? It's about my hair. And they're like, oh no, it's fine. The dude knows what he's doing. I take my phone out and I flip it to the front camera and I just like look, right? As my hair is being washed, literally chunks of my hair are falling the fuck out with the water. Like, I was just shocked. that this shit was happening and everyone was trying to fucking cover it up from me. Like, did you just think I would never notice half my hair just fucking getting washed away in a drain? And then I was like, what's happening? This doesn't seem like it should happen. And the hairstylist goes like, I fucked up. I really fucked up. So, that's my fucking hair. Can you please be coherent? Like, what's going on? After all the hours of banter that were happening, fucking pin drop silence and no one's telling me anything. The hairstylist comes and stands in front of me and he goes like, can I get you a wig? Say that the fuck again. He looks at me very like frankly and he goes like, I messed up by trying to bleach your hair in one go. I should have done it in a step-by-step process. We left the bleach in too long and now your hair is going to fall out. By now, I'm realizing how messed up the situation has gotten, but it had been ingrained in me that a woman content creator is not supposed to yell because we are considered difficult to work with, and if I'm assertive, I am automatically a bitch. So I'm still being very nice to everyone, which I shouldn't have been, but I was just like, I don't want to be blacklisted in the industry and all of that. All fucking noob mistakes, honestly, because if this happened to me today, I would have straight up taken a scissor and chopped that dude's ear off. Like, not even his fucking hair, just straight up his ear, his nose, everything. Young dumb Sakshi was like, oh no, but what can we do now? Let's figure something out. I'm not mad at you. I was very fucking mad at everybody there. At this point, they take me to a smaller room inside the salon and they're like, we're going to have to give you a pixie cut. I was like, no. You are not going to do anything of that sort. I do not want a pixie cut. And while I am protesting, one of the salon guys has already started cutting my hair. And I'm like, hey buddy, fucking stop. Oh, also, the brand whose product I was using, even though they weren't responsible, they had sent this representative from their brand who was a complete and utter idiot. She is looking at me and going like, you know, you're overreacting. It's just your hair. And I'm like, babe, sit down. Let me hack into your hair and then let's fucking talk about whose hair it is, right? Now, because my hair was still light because it was bleached, they were like, we're going to have to color it back to a darker color because otherwise it's going to look very brittle. And I'm like, okay, sure, I don't trust you anymore, but do whatever you want, you know, like, you want to stab me while you're at it? Every half an hour, the hairstylist is like, a wig? Hair extensions? What do you need? And I'm like, I need my hair back. Every like 5 minutes, one of the salon guys would come up to me and go like, this has never happened in X number of years of my career. This is the first time this has ever happened. And I was like, I genuinely need you to fucking buy Fevikwik and seal your trap. So they color my hair to a dark color again. And they also, like, my hair was like this much and they cut it to like this. Like, it was like this much and they cut it to like this much. But it was visibly not as thick because all of this hair, which had been bleached the longest, had already fallen out. So I just had like the crown ka hair, but it was looking really thin. Everybody there, the brand, the cameraman, the agency reps, the hairstylist, the salon guys, are collectively trying to gaslight me, and they're like, oh, but no, it's looking the same. I don't know what you're talking about. It's literally the same thickness. Is it? In the middle of all of this, one girl comes up to me and says, hey, everything is fine. I hope you don't slander us on social media. So the salon that did this was Hair Master Salon in Bandra. Fuck it. You know, I had to suffer for a year being a bald ass fucking bitch. They can just don't go to them. Don't hate on them or anything, but for your own hair health, just don't go to them. And honestly, if that dumb bitch hadn't come up to me and said, hey, don't slander us on social media, I probably wouldn't have said the name. So babe, if you're out there and you're watching this, this is on you. My hair literally went from being so nice to the point where I was just touching it and it was coming off in my hands. Okay, they were like, you know, we'll do whatever you want in the next 2 years, whatever hair treatment, extensions, wigs, like everything you need, let me be in charge of your hair because I messed it up and I'm the only one that knows how to handle it. Why would I trust someone that already messed up my hair so badly? Like, I would be a fucking fool to keep going back to them and going like, okay, you want to fuck up my face next? What about, you want to cut my arm off? Like, what else do you want to? So the shoot had started at 12 noon. By the time this whole hair disaster happened and all of that happened, and then towards the end of it, it was like 8 p.m. and I was exhausted from crying. The brand rep was like, let's talk about this after dinner and let's like kind of sort it out. And all she said throughout that dinner was, hey, let's not escalate the situation and take it on social media because, you know, then no brand will want to work with you and then you won't make any money and then you'll have to go back to a 9-to-5 job. And I was like, are you threatening me right now after it's your fucking bad? Are you literally sitting here and threatening me? I come home and I'm a mess. I've been literally bawling in the car for like an hour or two. Like, it was horrible. I come home, my dad's like shocked. He's like, how could they have done this to her? Like, her hair. My mom is trying to like do damage control. She's like, please don't remind her that her hair is fucked. So with my dad has zero tact and he loves my hair. Like, he loved my hair. I asked my sister to touch it and she was like, it literally feels like a jhadu. My front hair was still framing my face and I kept it because I was like, maybe then like people won't be able to tell that I'm literally bald from the back because my hair fell out from like 1 inch off my scalp. So I literally didn't have any hair in the back. Like, I used to just have these 2 strands of really horrible quality hair. And then the salon that fucked up my hair gave me this really bad quality wig. This wig was something that mannequins wear in those cheap boutiques in like your local market. I went to a trichologist the next day and she was like, oh my god, what happened? This is literally a disaster. She told me I had like this big of a bald patch at the back of my hair. She gave me some medication to like stop the hair fall and everything. None of that worked, frankly. Literally drained me of 40,000 rupees in one sitting. And at that point I was like, I just want to pay it. Like, I want my hair back. I'll do anything. It didn't work. I wasted 40,000 rupees. So yeah, I just had to wait for a year for my hair to grow out. And also, I don't know if anybody knows this, like, you assume that your hair would grow uniform, right? When 1 inch from here grows and 1 inch from here grows, your hair grows upwards. So that is not a nice place to be. I think the worst part about all this was that I didn't want to talk about my hair, but it was very visible. So I kept getting questions about it. I got trolled for it and everything, and I wanted to cry. In the middle of all this, Suvrat and my dad, like both being Marwadi and Sindhi, were like, you know, we got to sue them. Let's like take notes from your therapist on the trauma that it's caused you. Let's show them that you can't get any work because of your hair, which is all true, and I should have listened to them and I should have sued them. But at that point I was genuinely just depressed. I would sit in a dark room measuring my hair and all of that, and I just genuinely, like, I didn't post for a month. Like, I just didn't want to deal with anything, and they were like, babe, we got to get that money out of these people. They can't get away with it. But I was just like, talking about my hair made me cry, so I just didn't sue them. So a year later, I still have short hair and I'm also broke. Coming back to the hair care part, because a lot of people were like, how did you grow your hair out? It just took a lot of time. I would go for trims every month. I did Olaplex every month, sometimes twice a month. And finally, I just let my hair grow out curly. I started using Fix My Curls products and everything. And now my hair is in a better place. And I hope that the dude that fucked up my hair is never in a good place. At this point, I don't care. I think I've been very nice about the whole situation, and as someone that creates content that people watch, I think you guys should know, like, if I'm going to promote stuff that I like, I think I can say the stuff that I don't like, and I do not like Hair Master Salon and Bandra. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and let me know if you guys have any more questions. I will answer them in the comments. Also, if you have any suggestions for further videos, comment them down below. I'd love to make more videos. I am going to be regular on YouTube now. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and remember that everybody is beautiful, especially me, even though my hair's a fucking mess. Okay, bye guys.